Nice little pile of fish here. Unfortunately, that current that we've been dealing with that relented for us the last 2 trips kind of picked up a little bit this trip, made the night bite real tricky for us, made it real difficult to get into those mangrove snapper, but we did catch some nice red snapper. We do have a few nice mangroves in there, but definitely a tougher overall experience than we would have liked. And I know this guy, Captain Brian, you got to be tired. You got to be, this one you worked for, huh?
This one was challenging.
Yeah.
You know, we got the report that the tide, you know, the current had let up, so we went deep, and there was a lot of current, so we had to shallow up, readjust, move, just kept moving all day. It was a tough bite. We did 23 stops in 20 hours.
Holy moly.
You know, when fishing's good, you get away with 14 or 15. When it's slow, you just keep going.
23 stops and 20 hours of fishing. That's awesome. That's a lot of work.
Well, I was burning up your fuel, so.
So the night bite was a little tough, huh?
The night bite was pretty tough. It got a little bit better during the day. The current was running with the wind, you know, so we had a little bit better anchor heading, but it was just a tough bite overall. You know, the customers stuck with it, fished every spot, put together a decent little catch.
Yeah. Looks like you got some nice red snapper during the day. I heard there was some big muttons mixed in too.
We've got 4 or 5 nice muttons.
4 or 5 nice muttons. That's awesome.
There's one.
Oh yeah, there's a nice one right on top. Do you guys get into the yellowtail again?
Just a little handful of yellowtail. We thought that we weren't going to have any current. Really went quite a bit deeper than where we've been catching the yellow edge.
Yellowtail.
Or yellowtail. Just keep going. It was it was a challenging trip, but the weather was nice. We had a breeze. Nobody was baking in the sun.
Yeah, the little overcast, little breeze, but not bumpy, huh?
Not too bad, and didn't break the boat, and nobody got hurt, so we win.
There you go. What was the hot bait for the big red snapper?
That's a good question.
Yeah, what would you recommend?
I like using the thread fins.
Thread fins been going well?
Good bait, man.
Thread bait. Big porgy, huh?
Oh yeah, a few big porgies.
Dang, that's a monster. Do you know what the black fins were caught on?
One was, both of them were bottom fishing. I think one was on a live bait, little pinfish, and the other one was on a thread fin.
Thread fin and a pinfish. All right, I appreciate it, Captain Brian. And looking forward to another one today. Who's running today?
Monkey, Captain James.
Captain James getting after it today. All right, man, I appreciate it, Brian.
Yes, sir.
Navigate my way across these fish. And these guys will start tossing them out here. Beautiful pile of fish. Definitely always frustrating when it's a little bit tougher than we would like, but sometimes that does happen. And definitely, like Captain Brian said, made it difficult when we expected that current to be a little nicer, and it ended up being a little stronger than anticipated. So that always makes it tricky, right? So we expected a calm down current, and went a little deeper, started deeper, just tried to capitalize on as many red snapper as possible, and then get out there deep only to find out that, hey, that current didn't relax. And that's really, really tough. So these guys really worked for it, had to put in a little extra time, and definitely made it a little bit more tricky than we would have liked. But nice pile of fish. Want to talk a little bit about the weather and a little bit about what's going on, what's coming up. As far as the weather goes, here is a look at our inshore forecast. You can say today is going to be pretty breezy and bumpy. We're expecting around 3 foot almost by the end of the day, and a pretty stiff breeze out of the west. This is the inshore report. This is the Egmont Channel, so this is right along the coast. Offshore going to be a little bit more bumpy. So definitely not the greatest day, unfortunately, for the Flying Hub 2. The Hub, our other private charter boat's going to have to stay a little bit shallower today as well. But tomorrow going to be relenting, going to be a little bit calmer tomorrow. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, looking really, really nice, especially I would say Tuesday, Wednesday, probably the best weather days over the next 5. And then it looks like we have a nice Weekend coming up potentially with a little bit of a weather disturbance there Wednesday night into Thursday, potentially, at least forecasted right now. That was the Wind Finder app that we just showed you. Remember, all the weather links that we use, all the weather apps we use are right on our website, hubbardsmarina.com. Click fishing trips, then click weather links to see all the marine weather that we use and we show you. Also, keep in mind as well tonight, guys, we got that live stream show, 7:30 p.m. If you want to join us for that, going to be a great time and a great opportunity to win up to $1,500 in free trip. That's right. We give away tons of free stuff during that live stream show, so hopefully you'll get a chance to join us for that. Also, keep in mind we've got our Bass Pro Shop seminar coming up August 27th, 2 p.m., Bass Pro Shops. We also have our Final Friday event coming up July 28th. That's this upcoming Friday is Final Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. Hopefully we'll get a chance to join as well. And looking forward to hopefully seeing you soon at John's Pass at Hubbard's Marina. This snook over here just popped a shrimp. Making it hard to talk, Snook. You're making it too loud over here. Look at them all. That was funny. All right. Hopefully you guys have a great day. Hopefully we'll see you out here on the water sometime soon. And don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy.